What was that? Were those fragments of her lost memories? If that was the case, then she really was. Just as I went to look at the clock, the door opened in my ear and Lukaku came running in.
Kagari-san, 大丈夫なんです。
ああ、今はよく眠っている。
よかった。
She must have heard us talking because Kagari's eyes slowly opened.
カガリさん。あれ、ここどこ？
She looked around
落ち着い
afraid.
て。ここはラボですよ。ラボ？日本？
Yeah, they really fucked with her head.
そうだよ。日本の秋葉原だよ。日本。私、日本に。ああ、そっか。私、交換留学で。そういえば、公演の準備は。留学？様子が変です。
Hey, Kurisu, how's it going over there?
ねえ、おかりん。
Exchange program, lecture. Those were Kurisu's memories.
あれ？論文はパパに見てもらおうと思って頑張って書いたんだけど。
落ち着け、カガリ。それは君の記憶じゃない。
Kagari looked up at me in a daze.
おかりん。
そう。お前は椎名カガリだ。牧瀬クリスじゃない。
カガリ。私は椎名カガリ。
Why were they putting memories inside of her? I mean, I'm assuming it's not a time leap machine because it's a completely different world. I'm thinking this is. Well, I mean, she was also asking for someone to help her. Usually that's not a time leap. From just what I'm getting from this, I don't know why they would want to put memories of Kurisu into someone.
Lukaku, 悪いが、カガリのことを頼む。
はい。
Kagari was confused for a while after that, but she gradually started to calm down again. Once it seemed safe to do so, I took her back to Yanabayashi Shrine. But maybe we weren't going to be able to look after Kagari ourselves after all. Maybe we should take her to a hospital. Was it my ego that was stopping me from doing so? She needed some help. I kept thinking about that as I walked along.
今日はマユシーも一緒に泊まることにするね。
ああ、そうしてもらえると助かる。
If it would make Kagari feel a
な
lot
るべ
better.
く普段と同じように接してやってくれ。
わかった。
I was told to contact her right away if anything came up, then headed back to the lab.
カガリ、ひどいの？
That was the first thing Suzuha said to me when I walked through the door. She and Maho were sitting on the sofa. I told them about the situation already via Rhine. But they were still worried anyway.
今は落ち着いてるが、一時はかなり混乱していた。
やっぱりクリスの記憶？
ああ。ここまで来ると、もう間違いないだろう。
I still didn't know why, but inside Kagari's mind were Makise Kurisu's memories. The question was how to deal with this problem. There were limits to what we could do on our own. The most we could hope to do, was figure out how this had happened. That wouldn't be a real solution. To really fix this, we needed to get back to normal, to erase Kurisu's memories and restore the original Kagari. And for that, we needed the help of a specialist. Maho was a specialist in that sense. There was nobody else who knew as much about memories and the workings of the brain. But there was a problem. We still hadn't told her that Kagari was from the future. In this world line, Maho didn't know Suzuha and the others that well. Of course, she didn't know about the future or the time machine. Was it okay to tell her?
ねえ、あなたたちはカガリさんとはどうやって知り合ったの？ 漆原さんのところに来る前は彼女はどこで何をしていたのかしら。
かがりは千葉の県境で倒れていたところを助けられたんだ。意識を取り戻した時点でそれ以前の記憶はなかった。
That was the same as the last world line.
でも子供の頃の記憶はあるんでしょ。鈴葉さんは彼女と知り合いだったのよね。子供の頃の彼女はどこで何をしていたの？
Susan looked at me silently. Is Kagari okay? She's fine. We're all doing our best. That's right, Daru and Maha are helping, and so are you. And we've got your help too, so it'll be fine. Yep, Mayushi will do her best. Keep it up. Thanks. She felt responsible for what Kagari was going through right now, probably. I could see on her face that she wanted to bring back the old Kagari somehow.
おじさん、どうする？ヒヤジョウさんに話しても。
Fuck it, why not? Maha was a scientist. If we told her the truth, she'd be sure to take an interest in time travel. She might start working on a time machine. That was a big risk. But
かがりを救う方法を突き止めるためにはやむを得ないか。
I thought for a moment, then nodded. My priority was Kagari. Suzanne nodded back and then turned to face Maho.
今から話すことを知っているのはごく一部の人間しかいない。だからヒヤジョウさんも決して他の誰かに漏らしたりはしないで。
なんなの急に。
Maho seemed overwhelmed by the sudden chill emanating from Suzanne. But Suzanne kept talking.
冗談に聞こえるかもしれないけど、冗談なんかじゃないんだ。約束できるか否か。答えは2つに1つだ。
Maho looked at me hesitant, but she must have seen something in my face.
わかったわ。誰にも言わない。約束する。
She nodded.
それじゃあまずはさっきの質問の答え。子供の頃、私とかがりがどこで何をしていたか。私たちは第三次世界大戦が終わった後の未だ各地で内戦が続く戦時下に暮らしていた。2036年のね。
Maho's mouth hung open for a second, but soon her cheeks flushed with anger.
からかわないで。人が真剣に聞いてるのに。
Same. Suzanne remained silent. Her eyes were ice cold and staring straight into Maho's.
ヒヤジョウさん、鈴葉が最初に忠告したはずだ。これは作り話でも冗談でもない。鈴葉とかがりは25年後の未来からやってきた存在なんだ。タイムマシンでな。
タイムマシン？そんなものが作れるわけが。
その理論の大元を作ったのがマキセ・クリスだと言ってもか。
The second I said Curse's name, the anger vanished from her face.
そんなの。わかった。聞くだけは聞くわ。
Suzanne and I told her almost everything. How I met Kurisu, about the details, about what happened in the Alpha World Line, the development of the time machine, Mayuri's death, the attractor field theory, what happened in 2036, what was going on with Kagari, and the one thing I didn't tell her was the truth about Kurisu's death.
とりあえず話を整理させて。つまり鈴葉さんとかがりさんは岡部さんに未来を変えてもらうために2036年からやってきたと、そういうのね。
そうだよ。
Maho sank into the sofa and sighed.
岡部さんにそんな大層なことができるとは思えないわ。たった一人の人間に全人類の命運がかかっているなんて。
俺だって無理だと思っている。
I'd given up actually. On the entire future.
到底信じられない話ではあるけど、でもあなたの言ったその理論なら確かにタイムリープは可能かもしれない。それに何よりその理論の元を作ったのはクリスなんでしょ。だったら検証に値するわ。だってあの子は天才だもの。
Her words together seemed like a mixture of admiration, jealousy, and envy.
信じるんだな。
その代わり今度見せてほしいわね。乗ってきたって言うならあるんでしょ、どこかに。
ある。すぐ近くにね。
検証作業は必要だけど、とりあえずあなたたちの話を信じることにする。だからあなたたちも私に信じさせるよう協力して。
わかった。
There was no hesitation in her
ありが
voice.
とう。
If Susaha said it was okay, it wasn't my place to speak. If Ma was going to help, that was all that mattered.
話をかがりの件に戻そう。さっきも言ったように、はぐれたのは彼女が10歳の頃。そしてそれ以降、先月になって見つかるまでの足取りは全くつかめていない。俺はその間、彼女が海外にいたんじゃないかと考えている。
For how long I had no way of knowing. It may have been the whole time, or perhaps only a week.
オカリンおじさんの仮説だと、ビクトル・コンドリア大学にいたことになるね。
ああ。そして何らかの形でアマデウスと接触した。
The look on Maho's face was one between acceptance and resignation. She sighed loudly. A copy of Curry's memory data had been saved for use by Amadeus. This data was the only possible source for the memories within Kagari's head. Her words today had only strengthened my theory. Exchange program, lecture. Those fragments of memory were all from before she'd come to Japan. The memory data had last been saved just before she'd left America. That was another match.
この前レスキネン教授に確認してみたんだけど、クリスの記憶データは凍結されたまま誰もアクセスできないはずだと言っていたわ。
But how long have we had that?
ただ
How long has it been locked down?
それが事実かどうかを確かめる権限は今の私にはない。
I think someone probably... Actually, it could have easily been just an insider.
それにプロジェクトが凍結される前に何者かがデータを持ち出したことだって考えられるし。
持ち出すことのできる人間はアマデウスの研究に携わっていた人間に限定されるんじゃないか。
そうとは限らない。外部からサーバーに侵入すれば誰にだってできることよ。
Yep. Anyone was an exaggeration. Your average person wouldn't have a clue. You'd have to be a super hacker.
問題は目的ね。岡部さんの仮説が正しいとしてなぜそんなことをする必要があったのか。
The most obvious possibility was that someone wanted access to Makise Karisu's mind, but Amadeus should suffice for that. There was no need for her to move her memories into another person's brain. Why would they want her mind that badly anyway? She was a genius, sure, but she'd only published a single paper. There's no reason to think it would be that important to anyone, unless...
もしクリスの記憶の中にタイムマシン理論の基礎があることを何者かが知ったとしたら。
I think what they're doing is testing out human experiments for moving memories at this point. Because if you can start to implant memories into people, then you can really start controlling the populace. Someone out there would want it.
でもクリスがその理論に行き着いたのはあなたの言う別の世界線なんでしょ。
中鉢論文を知ってるか。
中鉢？それってロシアに亡命した？
Yeah, it's Grace's dad.
そうだ。
例の論文には私も軽く目を通したけど、とても論文と言えるものではなかったわ。
あれは劣化コピーだと俺は考えている。オリジナルが別に存在するんだ。
一体何の話？
ドクター中鉢の本名は牧瀬正一。クリスの実の父だ。
I thought back, to what I saw that day.
私も考えてみたの。タイムマシンは作れるのかどうか。読んで、パパの意見を聞かせてほしい。
悪くない内容だ。
本当？この論文はパパと共同署名でもいいと私は思って。
学会には出すな。これは私が預かっておく。
そういえばクリスが日本に行く前に言ってたの。父親に会うって。新しい理論の発表会をするらしくて、その招待状が来たって。
That day, Nakabachi had stolen Curse's paper, and after he'd gone to Russia, he'd published his own paper. I hadn't seen it myself. Whenever I thought about it, I always thought about what I had seen that day and what happened after right after, so I had been avoiding it. But I heard the professors at school talking about it. It was so terrible that it had become something of a running gag. But it was just a bad copy of the original. And that's what had been published was just Nakabachi's own reinterpretation of Kurisu's theory, and her original still existed somewhere else. That's right. Kurisu had written her original theory. It had to be better than that. She'd actually succeeded in making the time leap machine.
それじゃあ、その論文の存在を知った誰かがクリスの記憶からタイムマシンに関する理論を取り出そうとしてるってこと？
第三次世界大戦が起きたきっかけは EU とロシアによるタイムマシン競争の過熱なんだ。そこにアメリカまで横槍を入れて収拾がつかなくなった。まさに時代は歴史通りに動き出している。
Those people had attacked the lab, the last world line. Tenochi had said that they weren't Japanese, but they were military. Some military wanted Kurisu's time machine theory. Damn it. That would explain why they chose to download her memories into Kagari's mind. I'm worried about Kagari. We'll do what we can. Don't worry, it'll be fine. Just hearing you say that makes me feel so much more relieved. Thanks. Leave it to me. Amadeus would never talk about something that I didn't want to talk about. But what about a human? There would be truth serums and torture methods. A human could be forced to talk, maybe. Maybe they'd done that to Kagari. Of course, this was just a guess. But it was the military that had tried to kidnap Kagari. It was quite possible.
記憶のデータを脳に移植する。
可能なんだろう。今の技術でもクリスはそれを成し遂げた。それはクリスが研究していたことの応用だと言っていた。
ええ、そうね。それにもともとアマデウスはそのために作られたものなんだし。
Medical applications, wasn't it? Leskinen had talked about the seminar and Maho had interpreted it. In this world line, Amadeus had been shut down and the seminar had never happened though. Maho gave me the same explanation I'd heard before. I was right, the memory data transplants were
ク
theoretically
リスの
possible.
考え出したタイムリープマシンだってその応用だわ。
もっともそのどちらも自分の頭の中に自分の記憶を移植するという目的で作られたものだがな。
And Kurisu had said that even though that was dangerous.
じゃあ他人の脳に別人の記憶を移植するとどうなる？
What did Kurisu say? She said she'd had no idea. Like there would be a chance of overwriting it.
単純に OS の違う PC のハードディスクに別のデータをコピーというわけにはいかないと思う。そもそも人間の脳のキャパシティがどれくらいあるのかすら分かっていないの。容量的なことだけを言えば20歳の女性2人分の記憶くらいは余裕で保存できるというデータはあるけど。
Dara had once told me that the brain storage capacity was 3.24 terabytes.
だけど問題はそれ以外の部分。
God, I can't believe it would be that small because, I mean, terabytes are huge, but I mean, it just feels too small. I mean, it feels like I can memorize way more than just that.
岡部さんの言う通り、自分自身の頭に記憶をダウンロードすることすらまだ実用段階には至っていない。それなのに他人の記憶をとなると、いつ齟齬を起こしてもおかしくないわ。
You mean like what's happening with her?
そして実際に今そのエラーは起きつつある。
このまま放っておくとカガリはどうなる？
She'll probably go insane.
ひょっとしてマキセ・クリスになってしまうのか？
記憶と人格は別物よ。脳の中で記憶を扱うのは海馬と大脳皮質。それらの働きはお互い密接につながっている部分も大きいわ。
Different parts of the brain had different functions, but they weren't completely independent. Memories probably played a large role in forming your personality. They do.
2つの記憶が混在することで、脳に対する負担もかなり大きくなってるはず。このまま放っておいた場合、最悪カガリさんの人格は崩壊よ。
Susan slammed her fist onto her knee in frustration.
それを防ぐ手立てはあると思うか？
カガリさんの頭の中からクリスの記憶を取り除くしかないでしょうね。
できそうか？
脳のデータが解析できれば、あるいはでもできるようになるとしても何年先か。
Susan's fists were clenched so tightly I could almost hear the sound. I could see that she was blaming herself for letting Kagari run away.
一つ手があるとするなら、もう一度過去のカガリさんの記憶を上書きすることかしら。
もう一度記憶を？
そもそもカガリさんの記憶を操作した人間はカガリさんの記憶を残すつもりはなかったと思うの。
Oh, for sure not. She might have been right. Putting two sets of memories in one mind was just asking for problems, which means that the experiments they'd done on her had resulted in a different outcome than they'd intended. In a sense, they had failed.
だったらもう一度カガリさんの記憶をきちんとした装置で脳に上書きしてあげれば、あるいは元通りにできるかもしれない。
しかしそのためにはカガリの記憶データがないと。
バックアップが取ってあることを期待するしかないわね。
I doubt it.
装置はどうする？簡単に見つかればいいけど。
ないなら作ればいいわ。
そんな簡単に？
でもクリスは作れたんでしょ？
え？
All right. It had to work similarly to the time leap machine.
だったら私にも作れる。作ってみせる。
I might be able to help with that.
問題は記憶データがどこにあるかね。こればっかりは何とかして突き止めるしか方法がないわ。
But there simply wasn't enough information. All we knew was that it was a non-Japanese Western military, and that information wasn't solid either. If anyone held the key, it was the woman in the motorcycle suit. No. I thought of a name and quickly brushed it from my mind. No. She is pure and innocent. Keep her safe. Fuck Daru, though, because he's stupid.
何かいい方法でも思いついた？
いや、なんでもない。
No, I've a great idea. I have to go to the bakery and see your mother. It wasn't Manayuki. It couldn't be. It isn't. We talked late into the night, trying to come up with a way to find out of who had done the experiments on Kagari. But even though we spent a lot of time on it, none of us had any good ideas. Yuki is safe. I will never suspect her of killing someone.
信
Or
じられない。
kidnapping.
でも本当なのよね。
On the train back, Maho was having trouble controlling her excitement. Two girls who said they came from the future. And Okabe told her a story about the time leap machine. Normally, she'd never believe them. But if Makise's Kurisu's mind had made these things possible, she would accept them. Kurisu was a genius. She just might be capable of it. To Maho, Kurisu seemed capable of anything. And most of all, she had seen it for herself. On the way back to the lab, Suza had taken her to the top of Radikan, and showed her the real time machine. It was night and she didn't have a lot of time to look at it closely, but she could tell at a glance that it wasn't made with modern tech. Honestly, she wanted to start working on making another one tomorrow. No, right now even. But she had something to do first. The time leap machine that Kurisu had made. She needed to make an improved version. That meant she was going to practically living at Okabe's lab for a while. She decided to get what she needed from her office in Wako City. From outside the building, she could see that the lights were still on despite the late hour.
Maho!
Yo, we got fucking ransacked. As soon as she got inside, Dr. Leskinen rushed over, his face pale.
何これ
The room had clearly been ransacked. Of course, the place had barely had anything to begin with, so with a quick glance it was hard to see what had changed. But Maho and Dr. Leskinen's desk were clearly been searched. The drawers had been locked, but the locks had been broken and their contents spilled out. Dr. Reyes hadn't brought much of anything, fortunately, and so she'd escaped with very little damage, but her drawers had been dumped out too.
これは何があったんですか
I still don't trust her.
何者かが侵入したらしいんだ。
Oh, I thought a raccoon got in here. Fucking course someone broke in.
泥棒ってことですか
私が来た時にはこの状態だったの。
こんな何もないところで
Yeah, they were obviously looking into Amadeus. Wouldn't it make more sense to hit the Riken Institute next door? Only a few people knew this office existed to begin with. Suddenly, Okabe's words began to take a new meaning for her. Could this have something to do with what he'd said? Was the secret war over the time machine already beginning?
とにかく魔法、君も何か盗まれていないか調べたまえ。
はい。
どうだい、何か取られていたもん。
いえ、私の方は何も。
She checked the desk and the drawers. She couldn't find a single thing missing.
教授たちは
こちらも何も盗まれてはいないようだわ。
PC の中も確かめてみたが、第三者にアクセスされた形跡は見られない。本当に何も取られてないかい？
はい。
そういえば魔法、君のノート PC はどうした？
ああ、あれならホテルに置いてあるから大丈夫です。
そうか、ならいいんだが。
どうする？警察に連絡する？
No, don't call the police.
何も取られていないなら、ことを荒立てる必要はないのかも。
It's still illegal trespassing. It's still a crime.
そうね。少し様子を見ましょうか。
Fucking Christ. And conspiracy to... I think conspiracy to steal is a crime. Regardless, you can still hit him with trespassing, you know, all that stuff. Mao wasn't sure that was a good idea, but she could understand that going to the police would be a big hassle. It's not, though. It's not a big hassle. Especially since they weren't Japanese to begin with. And more than anything, Dr. Leskinen probably didn't want to lose time that could be spent on research. The same was true of Maho, too. But there wouldn't be much to go on. You just give your report, you give your statements of where you were, blah, 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 what you saw when you walked in, a list of things that could have possibly have been stolen, and then you're done. Police reports filed.
教授、
Of
実
course,
は
they need to
お
find
願
the
いがあるん
person,
です
but you know, they launch an investigation. Dr. Leskinen agreed to give her a vacation much more readily than she expected. Maybe coming to the office over New Year's had paid off. Now she had been able to focus on the time leap machine. Well, he probably gave her off time because the apartment was the office was ransacked. Once she got back to her hotel room, she quickly got her things ready. She wasn't checking out of the hotel, but she needed clothes and other things so she could stay at the lab for a while.
よし。あとは
Once she finished packing her bag, she grabbed another bag that was placed next to it. It was her laptop and a portable hard drive that she'd gotten from Kurisu's mother after her death. She tried many times to crack the password, but never managed to succeed. She knew that she wouldn't have time to do anything with it, but still didn't want to leave it here.
そうだわ。確か彼。
After she made one last check of her things and got ready to leave the room, an idea came to her. Not a bad idea, if I do say so myself. Maybe this is what Kurisu wanted. She quickly shook her head and chased the idea from her mind. Kurisu would get mad at her. Life and death was like a binary 0 and 1. You could be one or the other. There was no will that existed after death. If it existed at all, it existed inside the brain.